Well, hey, my friends, it's David here. Hey, I got something in the mail today that I've never ever received in my life. And I want to share with you because maybe you don't know about this. Maybe I can help you learn a little something. But today, I got in the mail a summons for jury for federal court. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this and explain to you everything I got in the mail. So, this is actually the United States District Court in Western District of Arkansas, is where I got to go to. It's a summons for jury duty. This is a official legal document. This is telling me that I must report to the courthouse to Fayetteville Juror Check-in at the Federal Building in Fayetteville, Arkansas on Monday, December the 4th at 8 a.m. Now, they do give you a phone number here in case you have questions that you can call. There is at the bottom of this, and I'm going to show you briefly because I already filled it out, a little sheet down here at the bottom that you can fill out with all your information because they want the juror information. And here's the type of information they want. So you can fill it out on the card and stick it in the envelope and mail it to them, or you can go online and fill the same form out. And that's what I did. So they want your name, of course, first, middle, last, phone number, work number, address, how long have you lived in the county that you're in, stuff like that. Which county, place of birth, marital status, age, if you're working, what's your occupation, all of those things. And they want you to sign and date it as saying basically all of this stuff is true. And they call this the jury information form. You can detach it or mail it in. I did it online, remember that. So that's the main sheet. Now they send you a bunch of other stuff that I found really helpful. They sent me a thing that says this. Let me read this a little bit to you. The United States District Court, Fayetteville, is a welcome letter. Welcome to jury service for the United States District Court. Serving as a juror is a fundamental obligation we all share as citizens of the United States. Your participation in this process ensures everyone's constitutional rights to a jury pool drawn from a fair cross-section of the community. Jury service is an interesting and rewarding experience. Now, just as an old guy, one thing I found interesting was here to draw through a jury pool drawn from a fair cross section. So no longer is like a jury of your peers, is a cross section of your community. Enclosed, the letter goes on to say, enclosed, you'll find the summons, which is the first part that I showed you. That's the official legal document. They ask that you complete it or that you can go to the uscourts.gov website and put in your code, and it will allow you to complete the same form online. They talk about hotel reservations. Hotel reservation request form is the blue form. Here, let me show you that one. So they send you this form, which is for hotel reservations. And what it says about hotels is this: if you live 60 miles or more one way from the courthouse and must travel the day before in order to attend by 8 a.m., which is when we have to be there, or if you must spend the night if selected as a juror. Because remember, we're not selected. We've just been asked to report to the selection process to see if we will become jurors or not. So you can make a reservations. It's going to be they got a hotel picked out in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where you can make your reservations there. So they cover the cost there. An allowance, a per diem of $59 a day will be provided for your meals, will be reimbursed for each day of attendance when overnight stay is authorized by the clerk of the court. So it'd have to be pre-authorized, but they're going to give you $60 a day pretty much deep on. The hotel reservation form continues to say this: if the trip presents a financial hardship, please explain on the back of your jury information form. Remember this one? This one. Here's the back of that. Let's see, jury information form, and if you have already mailed your form in, and it's your responsibility to call and contact the jury administration office by email or phone number to explain your situation. So if you submitted this by mail or online and things change for you, then you got to call them. Now, I think it's very important not make sure you call them no matter what. If you don't, I mean, just don't not show up because I think that's crazy. All right. Important. If you indicate that you will need a room reservation for the night before your report date, please be aware that if your circumstances changes and you no longer require reservations the night before, you must call the jury admin office to cancel your reservation. Do so. Failure to do so may result in being charged for that room. Please check the appropriate, spots. They want you to keep the top part for your reference, and of course, your name and your date. And it says down here, it gives you a choice. Please make accommodation for me as I have indicated. I will need a hotel reservation for the day before my reporting date. I live 60 miles one way, or I will not. If I am selected for juror, please make accommodations. There you go. And you sign it and you submit it to them. Okay? So that's the hotel reservation if you live more than 60 miles one way. Welcome. So we're back here on our welcome letter, our white page. Welcome to Federal Jury. Welcome to Federal Jury Service. We have a yellow pamphlet. Okay. And it says, yellow pamphlet. This contains important information such as parking instructions, length of your term of service, and how to request an excuse, partial excuse, or postponement if necessary. So let's go over this one. So here's what this says. See it? It says, welcome to Federal Jury Duty, Northwest Division. It gives you the address and some helplines and some websites. Please complete the information form online or by mailing it in. So you will receive automatic calls from the court during your term of service. You might also call the line or log into eJur after 5:30 p.m. the night before your report date for your current status and further instructions. So this means it looks like you must also call the automatic line or log into the eJur after 5:30 p.m. the night before your report date for your current status and further instructions. When you call, you will need access to your 9-digit participation number to log in. Your report an error, please, call this number. So this is Monday that I got a report. So next Sunday night, about a little bit after 5:30, I got a call to verify I'm still supposed to show up and where I'm still supposed to go. So they do go on to tell us a little about the juror pay and travel expenses and overnight accommodations. The attendance fee is $50 per day. Different rules do apply to federal employees. You will be reimbursed for round trip mileage at the rate of 65.5 cents per mile. The court maintains normal business hours, even when a jury service might require significant travel time. The court will, however, provide overnight accommodations, as we talked about. So juror pay per diem and expense checks will be processed weekly and mailed to your mailing address on record. Upon your request, we will furnish a certificate of attendance listing the dates you reported and your attendance fees. All right, my friend. Hey, just a quick update on juror duty. All right, so I was scheduled for the 4th, which is on a Monday, and they did always say in the paperwork, hey, you got to call or check the uscourts.gov juror website before you go on Monday morning to verify that you still have to go to court on Monday morning for jury duty. But so today is Thursday, and I'm sitting here working, and I did just get a text message and a phone call from the courts telling me that your jury appearance has been rescheduled for December the 11th. So 1 week later. and it says, please check blah, blah, blah website again or call the 800 number before you confirm leaving your house to go to the courts. I just quick update. December the 4th is out. Now I'm scheduled for December the 11th, so we'll see how that goes. All right, my friends, just another quick update. So we know that jury duty got postponed a week. I was supposed to go this coming Monday instead of last Monday, right? So today's Friday. Now, yesterday, Thursday, I got another text messages letting me know that I wasn't going to be needed until the next following Monday. So I got pushed back another week, which is fine, right? But then today I got emails and messages letting me know that they will be sending me notification in the mail, letting me know when I'm supposed to report back for jury duty. So I have no clue when I may be going to jury duty at this point. Now remember, we got about 5 more months out of the 6 months that they're allowed to call me in for jury duty. So right now, I'm just going to sit back and wait to see what comes to me in the mail, because that's what the jury duty letter and phone calls and text messages told me today. So we'll see. My friends, I got a letter in the mail from the Jury Service, United States District Court. I was so excited when I saw this. I'm like, finally, I've been waiting for them to get a hold of me so that I could go and participate in jury duty. I mean, the thought of making $50 a day plus gas money and having a free lunch and getting to entertain myself for however long since I'm retired and have nothing better to do, man, I was so excited. Guess what? Here's what this letter from the United States District Court says. Western District of Arkansas, to me, dear juror, your term of service in the Northwest District is now completed. Completed? I didn't even get to do anything. Your service as a juror, which is one of the most important functions of our democracy, is greatly valued, and we extend our sincere appreciation. Give me some money. That'd be appreciation. We hope it will be viewed as a privilege and honor to be part of our justice system, as this is one of the core values of the American citizenship. Well, it would have been an honor if you would have called me for service instead of just sending me a bunch of freaking paperwork. We truly appreciate the efforts that you, your family, your employer had given during this time. We understand that managing other life priorities is important, and we thank you. Your cooperation and sacrifices you have made were essential in the proper administration of justice. What? Sincerely, Ronald E. Dowling, Clerk. Man, that's the reality of jury duty.